going on, YouTube? How you doing? How you doing? First and foremost, I did a video today on the State of the Union address. You know, when Donald Trump was speaking and stuff, and I gave my thoughts and opinions on how the Democrats acted during that union address that he had yesterday. And my comments was turned off. And I'm thankful someone commented on one of my other videos and said, "Hey man, your comments are boo boo woo." And I just turned my comments on. I would love to hear y'all feedback on the State of the Union address, even how I feel in my opinions on it. Right? Agree, disagree, educate me. I'm a student of learning. You know what I'm saying? I love to learn. I love to learn. So once again, I apologize for the comments being turned off, but they're on now. I don't know how they got turned off, but that's here and there. But anyway, like and subscribe to my channel. I'll be humbly appreciate, and I thank you all for the support. Now, Dr. Umar Johnson. Dr. Umar Johnson. That's a character in itself, man. I ain't gonna lie, that's a character in itself. Now, I'm pretty sure we all seen the video of him saying that he gonna promote this name called DAFA, means Descendants of African Freedmen in America. DAFA. So if you hear me say DAFA a lot in a conversation, it means Descendants of African Freedmen in America. That's wild. Now, let's talk about Dr. Umar for a second. Dr. Umar, to me, is a very entertaining, intelligent brother, right? And we all seen Dr. Umar first time I saw him, for me personally, was on one of the Hidden Colors videos. And I was always fond of that brother, man. And then after he left Hidden Colors, you'll see him do certain type of interviews. He'll do lectures and stuff like that. And I'll be listening to him a lot. I'm like, damn, this is an intelligent, sharp dude. He make a lot of sense, you know, talking about children, counseling, kids need therapy. Don't put your kid, if your kid got ADHD, don't let them take the medicine. Bring them to me. I talk, just all types of stuff. I'm like, damn, this is a smooth type of nigga right here. This is my kind of nigga, okay? But as time go on, we started to notice certain characteristics about Dr. Umar Johnson. And let's start off with the school. Now, we all donated, well, not all of us. I donated like $200 to the school when he first started. I'm pretty sure a lot of other people donated money to the school when it first started. And I think the school now is about to be open now. I think the school now start to open. And oh, my dog barked. My dog threw me off. I'm gonna leave it up in there. But we hearing now that the school is about to be open, which is a great thing. But damn, it almost took a decade for the school to be open. He was being vague about it. He had like he didn't want to tell us nothing. He cussed people out about, especially the people out there donating him money. He cussing people out about that. So, you know, when you hear Dr. Umar now, he's like one of those, like he playing a caricature or something. You know what I'm saying? He's not taking serious no more. He been doing silly things, messing with certain type of women, getting exposed by how he treat his mother, not taking care of his children. It's just a lot of different things about Dr. Umar that it just kind of turned me off as a man. You know what I'm saying? Just looking at him like that. You know, like how could you put yourself in these situations, but you speak so highly of certain situations also? You know, you like to judge people. You like to point the finger, but you're doing a lot of things too. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I started losing respect for that man, bro. When I started to see like the real character flaws of him, but he preaching to people like he perfect, like he God Almighty and stuff like that. So, and he's Pan-African. So that's another thing. Now he Pan-African. So now he trying to Africanize all of us, right? But I think the reason why Dr. Umar doing this because of jealousy on how FBA is resonating with a lot of Black Americans, bro. Like FBA is resonating so much, y'all, man. Even the young people are just grabbing a hold to it. A lot of young people happy to hear how they elders was moving back in the day. Not just because at one point in time back in the day, they used to, when we be in school or just in public settings, or even when we look at the news or we see these politicians come talk to us, or even some church people, when they talk about our elders, it always be around the civil rights movement. It always got something to do with civil rights, right? But they never talk about the inventions, really. They never talked about how we was fighters. That's the main thing, how we fought back, how we killed the KKK, how we fought against the police, how we protected our families and stuff like that. It always been like we just some weak punks or something. That's how they used to project certain things to us about our ancestors. And I never liked it. I never felt comfortable with it. Even when I was young, I used to read some of these books about, they only show us getting hosed down and bit by dogs and stuff like that. And it just never felt right. I'm like, man, some in me just didn't believe it. You know what I'm saying? They like all of us were some punks. But as I got older and I started reading old news articles, looking at documentaries, hearing stories, reading books about certain people that fought back, that resisted, that died or either killed or even in prison right now for their rights to be a black person in America, that's when I started respecting it. But they never talk about our ancestors. It's a lot of us had granddaddies that done unalived a white man before. They don't talk about that. We got some great uncles that done unalive. We got some great aunties that done unalive people before in the behalf of protecting their family. But they don't never want to talk about that. And I think now that a lot of our children, the young people, get a chance to hear this now. And I think it's like a spiritual awakening that we're seeing with our ancestors. With our young people, I mean, it's a spiritual awakening what we're seeing with our young people right now. As they learn about our ancestors, as we're removing the punk talk, the submissive talk. We just used to get beat and master did this to us and we just sat there and took it. We just sat there and took everything. Nah, we didn't, young people. We were some riders. We were some motherfucking riders. So I think with Dr. Umar, he's seeing that. He's seeing a different type of spirit. And I'm going to talk about this in another video tomorrow about Pan-Africans. I've been meaning to talk about this, man. I want to go deep on Pan-Africanism. But what Dr. Umar is mad about us about is that we taking pride in being American. A lot of Pan-Africans are mad because we taking pride of being American because at one point in time, and y'all remember this, we went through a stage in the late 80s and 90s when we said F America. That we used to spell America Amerikkaa. We used to put the 3 Ks in America. I hope I spelled that right too, y'all. But we used to put 3 Ks in America back in the day. We used to hate where we stayed at. We used to look towards Africa. Now, as we delineate and as we find some type of finding ourselves on this country, that ain't the word I was looking for. As we were finding ourselves, we starting to look away from Africa. We starting to look at Africa like, why we want to claim Africa for? What African have done? What have Africa innovated in this modern era? What they have invented? What are they doing? What they created? What do they do? They poop in the middle of the street. That ain't my ancestors. My ancestors was clean. That ain't us. And now he using this DAFA thing because he trying to find a word that will sound good and that will attract other people to Pan-Africanism, but it's not going to work. It's not going to work because just putting African in there is going to turn people off now. Listen, it's to the point now where if you call a person African, that's damn near a slur to a black American. There's a lot of black Americans that do not want to be called African. And just having that African in there is going to turn people off. Pan-Africanism is not the same like it used to be, y'all. It's not. It don't have the same power or the same strength. They don't have enough people to sell it right. They just don't. They just don't. So for Dr. Umar, just jealous, man. Everybody just laughing at him now. He don't have that same respect as he had almost a decade ago. He just don't. He just don't. So that's my thoughts on it, man. I just want to get that off right quick. But tomorrow, man, I'm gonna make a video about another video about Pan-Africanism, man. There's certain things with Pan-Africanism that I want to talk about that have hurt us as black people in a way, mentally, psychologically, how it hurt us in a way. So, but anyway, that's all I had to say, man. It wasn't too much in there, man. I did record a lot of videos today. I had free time today, man. I hope y'all having a wonderful day. I'm gonna go for a walk today, man. I'm gonna take my dog out there. We might, hug a tree today. And she gonna pee on the tree, I'm gonna hug a tree. So that's what I'm gonna do today. I might cook something too today. I don't know. I ain't thought about it yet. What y'all gonna cook for dinner today? What y'all got planned for the day? And what y'all got planned for the weekend? Any big plans for the weekend? Any partying, any resting, any reading, and then looking at movies. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, because I'm a movie fan. I like watching movies. But yeah, I'll tell y'all some more about that later. What I like to do and stuff like that. So y'all can just get to know me and stuff. So but anyway, y'all be safe. Salute. Thank y'all once. Hold on, let me say this. Thank y'all once again for being patient with me. I will do better in my videos. I'm just getting used to not doing short videos. You know what I'm saying? I'm used to recording 3 minute videos and putting everything into one. So now I'm learning how to stretch it out a little bit. So y'all be careful. I know I sound kind of I'm all over the place, but just bear with me. I got my notes right here so I can remember what I need to talk about. Okay. So but anyway, salute and I love y'all so much.